Government to launch 200-bed specialized children's hospitals in Khulna, Borishal, Rangpur and Rajshahi divisions and Kumila district within the next 6 months. Relocation of Dhaka's 4 major bus terminals begins to ease traffic congestion, process expected to take 4 to 6 months, bringing relief to commuters and transport workers. Infighting and violent competition solely to capture power can never be the hallmark of a civilized society, says Information and Broadcasting Minister. State Minister for Information and Broadcasting distributes financial assistance among families affected by a road accident in Mymensingh, stresses greater public awareness alongside government efforts to prevent road crashes. State Minister for Foreign Affairs calls for stronger global action at the United Nations to protect civilians, uphold international humanitarian law and ensure the repatriation of the Rohingya. Lebanon and Israel agree to ceasefire. Washington lifts naval blockade on Tehran. And Brazil will face Haiti in the FIFA World Cup match tomorrow morning. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News at 10. This is Faria Dilshad Movithu. Those were the highlights. Now the news in details. The government is set to launch 5 to 100-bed specialized children's hospitals in Khulna, Borishal, Rangpur, Rajshahi divisions and Kumila district within the next 6 months, significantly expanding pediatric healthcare services across the country. According to the Health Ministry, all necessary preparations have been completed to open the hospitals, having intensive care unit services, central air conditioning and provision for future expansion in Borishal and Khulna by early August. The tender process for procuring furniture and medical equipment for the hospitals has already been completed, while steps are underway to recruit the required workforce. To make the hospitals fully operational, each facility will require 1,475 personnel. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has already instructed the Ministry of Public Administration to take necessary measures for manpower recruitment. On May 10, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman, at an emergency meeting with the Health Ministry, directed authorities to quickly operationalize 6 unused children's hospitals in different divisions of the country. He also instructed senior officials to inspect the facilities and submit reports within June. The government has taken a major initiative to ease traffic jam in Dhaka by relocating 4 inter-district bus terminals outside the capital. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman directed the authorities concerned to move the terminals as quickly as possible. Under the plan, the Fulbaria Gulistan bus terminal will be shifted to Keraniganj. The Mohakhali bus terminal will be temporarily relocated to Purbachal before being moved permanently near Tongi. The Gaptoli terminal will be moved to Hemayatpur, while the Sadabad Jatrabari terminal will be relocated to Kanchpur. Residents and bus terminal authorities welcomed the decision. They think it will reduce traffic congestion and make travel within the capital more organized and convenient. Speaking at a dialogue organized by the Bangladesh Secretariat Reporters Forum at the Secretariat on Thursday, the Road Transport, Railways and Bridges Minister said people would see significant improvements in Dhaka's bus terminal and traffic management systems within the next 4 to 6 months. Meanwhile, Dhaka South City Corporation administrators said work has already begun to implement the Prime Minister's directive. Education and Primary and Mass Education Minister Dr. A.N.M. Ehsanul Haq Milan has said that if the education system is properly implemented in this densely populated country, Bangladesh will emerge as a global leader in the near future. He made the remarks today while speaking as the chief guest at the Incoming Leaders Training Seminar organized by Rotary Bangladesh. Central leaders of Rotary Bangladesh, along with members from all levels of the organization, were present at the event. On the occasion, the minister said that Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has taken steps to further strengthen and expand the education for food and education for stipend programs that were initiated by Begum Khaleda Zia. Information Broadcasting Minister Johiruddin Shopan today stressed the need for strengthening social and political culture, saying healthy interaction among people and vibrant social institutions are essential for building a civilized society. The mere struggle for power and aggressive rivalry cannot define civilization, he said, adding that a society lacking healthy channels of emotional exchange and strong social institutions cannot develop into an ideal one. The minister made the remarks while speaking as the chief guest at the opening ceremony of the Fruit Festival organized by the Jatiya Press Club on its premises this morning. Emphasizing the importance of nurturing healthy values and social harmony, the minister said such traditional cultural events should not remain confined within urban centers but be expanded to grassroots levels. Commending the initiative, the minister said that when institutions like the Jatiya Press Club uphold such cultural traditions, the media can help spread their positive impact nationwide. He expressed hope that expanding such healthy cultural practices from the national level to the grassroots would contribute significantly to building a human and progressive society. This year's festival showcased around 42 varieties of seasonal fruits. Alongside the fruit exhibition, a cultural program featured patriotic and folk songs. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Obaid Islam has called for stronger global action to protect civilians, uphold international humanitarian law, and ensure sustained international support for the safe and voluntary repatriation of Rohingyas to Myanmar. Speaking at a high-level panel discussion during the 2026 ECOSOC Humanitarian Affairs segment at the United Nations headquarters in New York on Thursday, the State Minister stressed the need for greater accountability for violations of international humanitarian law. Expressing concern over the increasing prevalence of digital harassment, disinformation, and cyber abuse targeting women and girls, she reiterated Bangladesh's call for establishing a global platform to address technology-enabled violence. The State Minister voiced concern over funding costs affecting Rohingya women and girls and warned that shrinking humanitarian support could further aggravate vulnerabilities within the displaced community. Reaffirming Bangladesh's position on the protracted Rohingyas crisis, she said the safe, voluntary and dignified repatriation of the forcibly displaced Myanmar nationals to their homeland remains the only sustainable solution to the issue. Information Broadcasting State Minister Yasir Khan Chowdhury has said that the current government places the highest priority on humanitarian activities. He made the remarks today while speaking as the chief guest at a ceremony in Mymensingh where financial assistance was distributed among 50 families affected by road accidents. On the occasion, he said that a single road accident can become a source of lifelong grief for an entire family. Therefore, he emphasized the importance of increasing awareness at both the government and individual levels to prevent road accidents. At the event held at the District Administration Auditorium, checks ranging from 3 lakh to 5 lakh taka were handed over to members of the affected families as financial assistance. Invited guests and local leaders and activists of the BNP were also present at the program. Meanwhile, State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chowdhury has urged to distribute humanitarian aid to the genuine beneficiaries, ignoring party affiliations. The State Minister made the remark at an event organized by Namdal Upazila Administration in Mymensingh this afternoon. At the program, GR rice was distributed among various institutions, corrugated iron sheets to the poor and wheelchairs to the disabled. Earlier, he inaugurated a 3-day-long climate-smart technology fair at the Upazila ground. The State Minister went around several types of plants and technologies developed through local research. Speaking on the occasion, he called upon the local administration and party activists to ensure transparency and accountability in implementing the government's humanitarian assistance program. Now, international news.